Hello, Brooklyn, and all of the other fabulous cities across the world. Happy Wednesday evening. Happy March. Happy 2021. It has been such a long time since we've been together here on our great meditations. It's really interesting going from the weekly to now monthly. I've been missing these moments, and so I'm glad that y'all decided to join. So for anybody that's tuning in for the first time, my name is Nick Lasky. I'm a professional psychic and astrologer based in Richmond, Virginia, and I have been leading these guided meditations to emanate light and calmness and clarity since the beginning of the pandemic, and we were going so strong every week until the beginning of the year, and then we switched to once a month as things are still definitely crazy, but it appears that at least here in the United States and in many places there's been an adapting to the crazy. However, there is so much happening all over the world in terms of revolutions and major, social consciousness shifting and changing. So 2021, we are also in for a ride for sure. And I want to just acknowledge real quick the astrology of the moment before we dive into the meditation. And that is that at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which is officially in about an hour and 27 minutes, Mars is going to go into the sign of Gemini, where Mars has been in Taurus for the past a little bit over a month, and has been squaring, aka in a tough relationship with. We've had all these planets in Aquarius. The Great Conjunction was in Aquarius for a while there. There were 6 planets in Aquarius, and Mars was just like that annoying brother or annoying, kind of person that was just always setting things off at any chance. So as Mars moves into the next sign, there is going to, in many respects, be actually an easier time that a lot of folks will see, purely from that standpoint. So anyways, that is something that is exciting. It is and Mars going into Gemini is also an energy to, if you're not already busy enough, and if you don't have a full schedule already, Mars in Gemini means you will be able to fill your schedule so profoundly packed, unbelievably, and multitask in so many amazing ways that you never even knew was possible. Whereas Mars in Taurus can be like running into frustration over wanting to go fast, but then not being able to. Mars in Gemini, is moving so fast in all the directions. So, all that being said, thank you once again for joining me, and let's dive into our meditation. So, if you're new, I highly recommend to sit up straight, unless you have super skills of being alert and awake, then you can lay down. But otherwise, let's all go ahead and get ourselves into a comfortable meditation position. And take a few moments if you need to stretch, if you need to adjust yourself, whatever you may need to do to relax a little bit. Perhaps roll your neck a little bit. If you want to stretch out your arms. Allow your body to come into a position where you can rest. And let's take a big inhale together through the nose. And a big open mouth exhale, release. Breathing in. Holding it for a moment. Any tension, tightness, stress, let it go. One more time. Let's just breathe in. And this time, one final release. Closing the eyes, allowing yourself to slow everything down. Whatever has been your flow up until now, on the day and into the evening, allow yourself to slow everything down, slow time down. As you bring your body into relative stillness, slow the mind down as well. Slow the moment down as you connect with your breath. Using this moment to observe, watch the inhale and the exhale. As you become more and more relaxed, letting any erroneous thoughts that come into your awareness simply keep on floating by, returning your attention back to your breath, always coming back to your breath, using your breath as an anchor, anchoring you into the moment, to being present. And I'll begin a count from 10 to 0. And when I reach 0, you'll be in a deeper state of meditation, of relaxation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Profoundly relaxed. Everything is very easy. Bringing your awareness down to your root center, the base of your spine. Imaging now that an energy line drops down from your root down into the earth. Traveling deep until it connects with the core of the earth. Where you can feel it fusing together. You feel yourself connecting most profoundly, energetically with the earth, with Gaia, with her spirit. This beautiful planet that we are upon. Feeling yourself plugged in. And with each breath, you feel new, invigorating energy rising through this cord of energy into your body, lighting up your spine, beginning to fill your body with light. Each breath, more and more light fills your body. Everything is very easy, connected to the earth. And you can feel with each breath more light filling your body, your being, and the part of you that is beyond the physical is glowing with this light. Imaging now that the light continues to grow, expanding beyond your physical body. Growing until it fills the entirety of the room that you are in. Growing, the light fills now the entirety of your home, or wherever you may be, the structure that you are in. With another breath, the light quickly shines and radiates outward in all directions, spreading outward in the neighborhood or to the surrounding wilderness. And outward, the light shines until it fills the entirety of your city, your town. And it continues to grow until it fills all of the state that you are in, or the province. Growing even more until it fills the entirety of the country that you are in. And with a profound breath, allowing the light that you image to fill the entirety of the planet. And take a few moments here as you really focus your awareness upon the earth being completely wrapped in this light. Breathing profoundly. Holding space, simply holding space in this moment and letting the energy do the work. Acknowledging that at this time there are other meditators tuning in, and there are other spiritual practitioners all over the world practicing, meditating, chanting, singing, playing music, praying on behalf of humanity, on behalf of the collective and the collective's evolution. So breathing profoundly. Acknowledging that you are tapped in to this grid now as you image a grid bright points of light popping up all over in every country. These are the conscious practitioners practicing on behalf of the rest of humanity. Seeing these bright points light up and connect like a grid. Breathing profoundly. In the next moment, allowing your awareness to radiate this light with specific intentions. And I'll begin to offer particular intentions outward to the grid, to the space. And with each one, breathe profoundly. Let it fill you and then radiate it outward to humanity, to the planet. Once again, taking a deep breath. And let us emanate in this moment of time great clarity, to the spirit of clarity. Breathing profoundly. To the spirit of calmness. Once again, taking a breath. To the spirit of love, let us invite in and emanate profound love, however you connect with love in this moment, radiating outward. Let us emanate the spirit of collaboration and cooperation. Breathing profoundly. Let us invoke now the powers of healing, robust, radiant health. Let us envision and emanate great health. To the spirit of harmony. Breathing profoundly, inviting in harmony. And let us invoke the spirit of forgiveness at this time. Forgiveness for ourselves and others. Breathing profoundly. And let us radiate outward to the grid most profound compassion. Once again, breathing profoundly. And in this moment, if you have a particular intention that you would like to radiate outward to humanity, to the earth, to all of the beings upon the earth, go ahead and do so. And breathe profoundly. And for the next few moments, simply sit silently, radiating light, letting the energy do the work. Breathing profoundly, letting the energy do the work. And in the next moment of time, let go of the visualization. Begin to bring your awareness back into your body, sensating your form, feeling perhaps a lightness within you as the light has a most profound effect upon you. So slowly beginning to come back with a deepened sense of compassion. In a moment of time, I'll begin to count from 1 to 10. When I reach 10, you may gently open your eyes and find yourself awake back in the space. 1, 2, 3. Beginning now to stretch, to adjust yourself as you feel. Coming back. 4, 5, 6. Taking a few moments. Coming back. 7, 8, 9. Taking a final deep breath in. And 10. Well, welcome back, friends. It's so nice to see y'all, even though I can't see y'all. I can feel y'all. All right, so what we like to do now, as we're still in this expanded state, I'm going to share just a little passage from a Jerome program, and Jerome is a channeled teacher that I study with, an enlightened being. And this one actually comes from a program called The Willingness to Burn and the Elements, an alchemical study. And this is actually from 2007, November of 2007, which I find to be the passage I'm about to read is apropos for right now as well. We began the dialogue with the urgent call. What is it that you can urgently approach to your clients and friends with the approaching changes? What is it? What it is you can express given the context of such profound busyness, distractions, and overwhelm. Yes, it was like this in 2007 too, but only exponentially more now in 2021. We urge you to urge your conscientious clients to do whatever it is to heal. We are not suggesting you urge your clients to turn within to hear voices, but to turn within deeply. If you can take them back to the source, dip them into the pool, so to speak. When the entity comes out, that entity is guided in the energy field that he or she encounters. It will be evident in people that are met. It will be very evident. How to go within? Ask them to find some space, just for a few moments of silence. That is all you can do. They are not monastic and not householders. In a monastic environment, you wake up to the practice ongoingly. They take a break from the formal world. Those would be monks or nuns. The householder breaks to go into the world, and hopefully you will take the practice with you. It is not enough to say that everything is my practice. Everything is accepted as most appropriate, and when it is accepted, it can be recognized and then changed. So you understand that there are monks, there are householders, and spiritual practitioners. So, I find that particularly pertinent for whatever changes were coming. I mean, definitely 2008, there were some changes. But right now, especially with the frenzy and people being cooped up and more online and more distractions and things like that, taking moments to perhaps turn everything off. Turn your phone off. Turn your computer off. Turn your TV off. And meditate for a bit. Most rejuvenating and wonderful. And especially as the weather gets warmer, doing that in nature. It's highly, highly recommended. So, I will leave us there, folks. In case anybody's interested in learning astrology, y'all know I am teaching astrology classes online. And in fact, next week on Thursday, March 11th, I'm starting a new 4-week series on predictions with astrology, how to use astrology to predict things in the future, with some intermediate techniques. So if you're curious about that, check it out at aquarianbookshop.com. But I also want to share that if anybody's interested, y'all know that we just had the Chinese New Year at the beginning of February. And John J. Oliver, who's the owner of the Aquarian Bookshop, is going to be teaching a class called Emergency Feng Shui for 2021. And that's also going to be on Zoom. And I can actually type that in the chat. You can actually, if you go to aquarianbookshop.com, you'll see it on the events calendar as well, and you can register there, aquarianbookshop.com. So anyways, until then, we will definitely be gathering on the first Wednesday of April. Who knows what changes can happen in a month? It's a wild world. We used to be on a day-to-day basis. Now let's see what happens next month. So thank you once again for tuning in. I hope you all have a blessed evening, and I will see y'all next time.